Okay, so here it goes. No, thank you so much for this honor. I'm totally nervous, as it's not that obvious, I hope. So as I stand here today, it's obviously behalf of my class. So a lot of what I share, I'm sure, are thoughts that my class shares with me. The first one is that we are so proud and we can't really believe that we achieved this. When I started this MBA journey, my daughter, who's been making the noise, had just taken her first step. She was 1. So obviously, as a mother, I had no idea how I'll raise her right and pass. But here we are today, and I think we did decently well. So I think you can say that we just learned that sometimes you have to just take things one step at a time. Like my classmates, I couldn't have done this without the amazing support system that I've been blessed with. Arya, my parents, Sam, my husband, and my extended family who's here in the audience today were there always encouraging me, especially during times where I was in self-doubt. During our MBA, we spoke a lot about the future of work, especially in times of the rise of AI. Many of us are uncertain about whether we'll even have jobs in the future. But unlike most schools who discourage the use of AI, we from day one were actually blessed with learning about different engines, able to explore different techniques, including making our own GPT. So I think we are well equipped with the skills that we need to navigate this ever-changing landscape. But I think the bigger lesson that we have learned is that upskilling and lifelong learning is just going to be a part of life no matter what. Today we have AI, tomorrow it will be something else. All we got to do is keep learning, and this year has taught us that we know how to learn. All of this could not be achieved without the amazing faculty and staff that were there for us. May it be 7 a.m. Zoom calls with Professor Barlow. I still can't believe he did that on a Saturday morning. Or Professor Bo's insistence that we should be ramping up our LinkedIn profiles. But personally, because of my nervousness about accounting, I really was thankful to Professor Claudia, who made the ever-dreading accounting full of woot-woots and made us really a super team. Most of all, I think what made us this year special was my cohort, my friends. We all come from different corners of the world. Sorry, my head is smaller than this. Each of us came from our own unique experiences. I personally am still in love with my first team. I truly believe that was the best team that I could ever have. The passion over the years, not just with my team, that we shared with everything in class, including working till 2 a.m. to create a group cheat sheet for accounting, showcased how we gave our all every single day. And now, as we graduate, we know that we have the power of all of us at our fingertips, maybe through the WhatsApp chat that goes on a lot, or just the friendships that we have created, which is a tool that will serve us well as we navigate our careers and trying to make a mark on our world. But I think I took away the smaller moments, which are more precious to me. In MBA class, we had to do a team showcase. We had to sell ourselves. And one of the fun teams had done a boys' auction. And Alessandro was worth $1 million. But there were also other moments where we were doing an online lecture, and we were very engaged, which is why our WhatsApp chat had more than 300 memes in an hour. Teaching us that we shouldn't worry too much. Life has a funny way of figuring it out, and the worst-case scenario in our minds is really not that bad. So as I look behind at this whole year and the MBA journey, I am just reminded of taking things one step at a time. As Mona, who we were blessed with in our leadership class, often brought Simon Sinek, and he said, "It doesn't matter when you start, it doesn't matter where you start, all it matters that you start." So let's just keep taking these first steps, even though we stumble along the way. Because just as how Arya now jumps while she hardly used to walk at the start, we too will navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead and succeed. So I'd like to end with an anecdote told by my really good friend Umberto, which sums up this whole MBA. So if I can ask everyone in this audience to raise their hands. Okay, guys, raise your hand properly. Give it all. Thank you. So for those of you who raised their hands high, you guys can put your hands down. For those of you who raised their hands higher the second time, think about why didn't you give it your best the very first time? My MBA cohort and I gave our best from the very first day of class till the very end, and that is why I think this is our celebration. Congratulations to the class of 2024.